Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. I am Lou and this is the week ahead reading for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. This is a general reading, will not resonate with you all. If it doesn't, then please feel free to move forward respectfully to the next reader. However, please remember, as this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs, if this reading isn't resonating, then please check out your Moon and Rising videos too, as they may have a message for you rather than this one. Just want to say thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, support that you've been sending to me. Draw your attention to the description box below. Everything you need to know about me, about the channel, about how to book personal readings, how to donate, how to support, etc. is all in that box below. If you are liking, please remember to like. And if you haven't done so before and you feel inclined to, please click on that subscribe button. So let's get into this reading. Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Angels, guides, keeps the light, please guide me. What does Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs need to know for the week ahead? What messages above all messages are in the highest good for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs to receive? Okay, so the general energy. What general energy is surrounding Leo at this time? What is the general energy for the week ahead for Leo? We have the Reputation card. Okay, for Leo, this is goes hand in hand with you. It's about your reputation preceding you. Now with Leo, one of the things is, and this is not for all of you because obviously depending on where the other planetary things are in your sign, but Leo's quite a confident, likes to be noticed, etc. And if you're being noticed, your integrity is noticed. The reputation that you give off, the everything is noticed by everyone. So this one is a good one. It's saying wherever you go, news of your character precedes you. So act with honour, wisdom, and in a wholesome way at all times. Your good name will engender cooperation and lighten your challenges. However, wisdom reminds you that living up to your reputation can also act as a brake if it causes you to stay with the safe and familiar. Check within how people's perceptions of you serve you or hold you back. Act with integrity, and as you grow, so will your reputation. You will be trusted and respected. The affirmation is, I build my reputation with integrity. Okay, so just ensure this week you are doing everything from a place of honesty, integrity, what really resonates with you. Don't try and be something that you're not. Don't just watch what you're doing. Be careful if you're saying things. I'm just being drawn to warn you as well, because reputation can be both bad and good. So this is sort of like about staying in that place where your reputation is good and steer away from any behaviours, anything you're saying. I'm very much being drawn to what you're saying. It could be because of this Mercury retrograde. Just watch the words that are coming out of your mouth. So what is disappearing this week for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. These are battles. Okay, I'm very much feeling with this because this is about you having the upper hand, about the higher stance with whatever is going on. And what's fallen away this week is that I think you have been defending yourself so much that now your reputation is starting to come through. Okay, it could be that you've had a reputation in the past of being a bit of a bad boy or a bit of a troublemaker. Please remember, gender is fluid. I'm just saying like the terms, what you hear. But basically, I'm feeling that your reputation, you've had to be fighting to get where you are today. It's like everyone's remembering what you've done from the past, and it's sort of like probably not the best things. Things have not been that great. There are things that you've probably hiding from. There are things that probably you are like now thinking, I shouldn't have really done that. And that's the energy that is falling away from you. And we also have the Queen of Swords, and I'm feeling that you have been you've been quite decisive and you've been quite determined to really keep going, even though you've had these battles, because everyone's sort of like thinking, well, I know where you've come from. I know what you used to be like. Leopard never changes spots, etc. But you've stood there and you've stood in your integrity and you've been clear and you've followed your intuition and you've like, no, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. And I'm feeling this week is very much about those battles starting to fall away. You've been clear. You're starting to prove yourself. Very much starting to feel like you're proving yourself. So what is the challenge this week for Leo? Leo's challenge this week. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups, which is about not seeing the good that is in front of you. But what I'm feeling as well, I'm feeling the challenges because you've been battling so long. These people that have been sort of like dissing your reputation, that have been saying not trusting you, etc. I'm feeling that you're finding it hard to probably let go, that you think you've still got to keep fighting. And it's almost like you're keeping fighting, but you don't actually need to. Okay, the challenge is, quite a lot here. We've got Queen of Cups, we've got Karma, and we've got Death. Okay, remember that's not a physical death. That is like a rebirth. So this, to me, all of these cards together are basically saying that you've been fighting for so long and you're still continuing to fight. You're finding it hard to get out of that situation of feeling like you've got to defend yourself, and I'm feeling that that's dropping away. So this is about you really accepting the changes, but not only accepting the change in yourself, but accepting the change in those around you. Because if people are now starting to see you differently to what they have done, okay, you've put your point across, they're now accepting you. So now in return, it's time for you to accept that they've changed their opinions. Okay. Everything is working out as it should be, because this is the Karma card. This is the Justice. This is everything's come to light. Everything has been, all the shadows and everything have been removed. And I'm just feeling that it's time to be gentle on yourself. Trust your intuition as well. The Queen of Swords is very much about intuition as well, being very insightful, knowing where you're going. And I'm finding that this time the challenge could be just really accepting that, yes, you've changed, but so have everyone else around you. So if you start to question and thinking you've got to keep battling, this is more about, no, it's time to drop it, accept it. There's good ahead of you. Stop thinking about the past. Because some of it is you thinking about your own past, thinking of where you've been, and this is about you really accepting that transformation. Could be that you're having a bit of a slight wobble. You know you've changed, you've been working on it for a while, but you're getting back into that energy of, well, no one's believing me. Maybe I've not changed that much. This is just your mind. Okay, it's just your mind playing tricks on you. It's just because you've been through it so much. Okay, so what is coming in this week? What is coming in for Leo? What is coming in for Leo? Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the week ahead. Whoa. That was a bit mad. Okay. Right, so we've actually got absolutely loads here. Let's see where we're going with this. So we have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords. We have the High Priest and the Wheel of the Year. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on with all this? New starts, making choices, breaking free from your mindset of how you once were. And I feel like, yes, you have broken away from it, but there's still the mindset there of thinking, because as we got with the challenge, it's taken you a while to throw off this reputation. It's taken a while for you to sort of like come out the other side and people to actually start recognizing it. And yes, people are starting to recognize it, but I still think there's a niggling little doubt there to say you're not sure whether you have come out of it. Well, this is saying, yes, you have come out of it. You are ready for that new start. Okay. Don't be so emotional about it. Don't be all caught up in your emotions and letting the getting upset about things. This is time for you to be clear. As we said, we've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords here. Very much about intuition. We do also have the King of Cups as well. So for some of you, this could be the counterpart, because when we've got the Queen and the King together in a reading, then it can talk about counterparts. It can talk about relationships with important people. You've got choices to make, okay, and what's holding you back is the fact that you are trapped in this fear. You're not seeing how you can move forward. But we do have the Wheel of the Year. So this is about forward movement. This is about you really moving towards something new, something that is going to be good for you. Again, with this card, I always get with that butterfly about the transformation that is coming in there. I'm feeling that you are moving forward. This is a time to embrace that moving forward. Don't get caught up in your mind. Don't let all this challenging energy stop you, because there's new beginnings coming in. There's changes. So what advice do we have for Leo for the week ahead? Advice for Leo for the week ahead. We have the Five of Wands reversed. Okay. This is, again, about battles. This is battles with people. This is the negative, you being surrounded by lots of people that are sort of like backstabbing you, etc. But this is reversed, which means it's fallen away. So forget the battles. It's time to drop the battles. If you have changed, other people can change as well. It's about you really seeing that other people can change. And we also have the Fool. So it's time for you to take a leap. Okay, time for you to go off on a new journey. Just take with you what you need to take with you. Don't go bringing all the past with you. If you have had a rough time, if you have done things that you shouldn't have done, you can use them to help you through. You can use them to help others, but don't let it be what is defining you now. It's very much a time to just let that go. Yes, it has helped you get to where you are now, but that is the past and it needs to stay in the past. Let it go. It's time for you to move forward into something new, something bigger, something better, something that will make you happy. So I'm going to pull one last card as advice. Self-love advice. We have a self-love card for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the week ahead. Wow. I kid you not, that went over the other side of the room. I've just had to literally go searching for it. Okay, we've got compassion for all. It says compassion is the beating heart of all spiritual practices. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. Everyone benefits when you are kind. May all beings be happy and free. So as I was saying about understanding that, yes, you've changed. You've been fighting your corner saying, I've changed, I've changed, I've changed. People are now starting to see that you've changed. So it's time for you to really accept that, yes, they have changed too. So this is about extending compassion for all beings today, including yourself. You've been through things. Time to forget them, time to move on. Be compassionate with yourself, but also understand that others change too. So that is your week ahead reading. I hope it has helped you. I hope it's brought you some guidance, some advice, etc. Thank you once again for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing. It really does mean a lot to me. You take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.